Welcome to Brilliantly British. My name is Lawrence and today I'm going to show you how to make homemade Branston pickle. So, as I show you how to make it, sit back, relax with a cup of tea in hand and enjoy this episode. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. 1, 2, 3, 4 chutneys have appeared on the channel thus far, and for today's fifth, we'll be turning our attention once again to the quintessential English county of Staffordshire, a place famous for pottery, oatcakes, and one of my favourite condiments, Branston Pickle. The textured, tangy chutney, rife with vegetables and spices, is perfect with cheese and crackers, an essential component of a ploughman's lunch, and for all you vegans and vegetarians, your new go-to. So, with the introductions made and your appetite stoked, allow me to introduce the ingredients to you. For today's Brilliantly British Branston pickle, you will need a courgette, some carrots, a lemon, some cauliflower, Swede or rutabaga. You will need a Bramley cooking apple. If you can't get hold of a Bramley cooking apple, you can use something like a Granny Smith or another sour variety of apple. You will also need some dates, an onion, some garlic, fresh tomatoes, some soft dark brown sugar. You will need some black treacle. If you can't get hold of black treacle, then you're in luck. We have an episode showing you exactly how to make it yourselves at home. You will also be needing some allspice, some chili powder, some mustard seeds, some malt vinegar, followed by, of course, to avoid the occurrence of bland food, salt. That's it for the making of today's Branston pickle. But, before you do anything at all, before you start cooking, switch on your kettle, brew yourself a nice cup of hot tea so that you can sip on that whilst you cook. So, to start, in an oiled and deep stock pot with a sip of tea, turn in some finely chopped ginger and garlic, followed by your spices, namely allspice, mustard seeds and chili powder, following on with the addition of finely chopped onions. You'll then want to stir the contents constantly, and after a minute or so, add some water, cover with a lid and allow to cook for 2 to 3 minutes. With a few minutes elapsing, add your roughly chopped tomatoes, stir, cover and allow to simmer for 2 to 3 minutes more. The tomatoes in time should have broken down with some liquid being left in the pot, and so at this stage turn in your diced dates and diced apples before covering and allowing to simmer over a medium-low heat for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, stir in your brown sugar, black treacle, malt vinegar and some salt before blending until smooth and silky, as you can see. So, with the base of the pickle made, carry on by tossing in a quartered lemon followed by some diced courgettes, cauliflower, Swede and carrots before covering with a lid to simmer and gradually reduce. Stir the contents every now and again, but use the time to enjoy some of the content on the channel, making sure of course to like and subscribe. In time, the contents will darken and thicken, being able to hold a line, which you'll be pleased to know means that you will now have made a beautiful Branston pickle. With the pickle still hot, remove and discard the lemon pieces, and as the pickle cools, sterilize your jars or containers by exposing the components to hot water for 10 minutes. Then feel free to divide and portion out your pickle, compressing to remove air bubbles and cleaning the rims thereafter. And that's it. Kind of. You could enjoy the pickle once cool, but I'd suggest storing it in your fridge or in the back of a cupboard before deciding to taste your homemade condiment, which is what I'll be doing. So, after allowing a week to elapse, I think it's high time for tasting. All right, taste this beautifully made Branston pickle, albeit homemade as well, in 3, 2, 1. All right. This makes me so happy. Okay. If you ever want to understand the complexity of the British palate, you have to try this condiment, really. Branston Pickle is so complex, multifaceted. You've got texture in there from the vegetables, sweet, sour, punchy, you've got the spices coming through. It's amazing, and it's amazing with cheese and something crumbly, crunchy underneath in the form of either a digestive biscuit, which of course you should try. You need to see our episode where we show you how to make them, or with a cream cracker. I should actually try one of those as well. Yeah, amazing. This is something that, as long as there is a healthy supply of cheese with a decent amount of pickle, like the jar I've got here, you'll find that in no time you will have consumed a considerable amount of food. So, with all of that said, please, with a cup of tea within arm's reach, make this condiment. Thank you all for allowing me to show you how to make homemade Branston pickle. Knowing that you loved this episode, don't forget to click on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button so that you don't miss any of our new releases. Tell everyone you know about the Brilliantly British food on this channel, and follow us on all of the social media platforms that this channel is on, and I will see you next time.